Okay, class, I think you are now doing your exercise, and to make it easy for you, we will give you today practical explanation. So if you go to the model and you go down until you reach here, you would find that you have something. I advise you to watch the videos and also to read the ID of the assignment, and then later on you click on this link for the soil triangle. Once you click on it, it will open for you this one. This soil triangle is special for the field method, and it's very important. If we understand it, then you would be easily able to do the experiment. What you can see different than the normal triangle, that you have codes here. You see you have no B, no R, R1V, and so on. They are codes. The codes are explained here. So what you're supposed to do in this experiment, 3 simple steps. Assume now you have these samples. You have these samples for your experiment. This is your 5 different soil samples. The first step that you do is actually the formation of a bowl. So you take soil, you add some water, and then you try to make a bowl, like playing. See, for example, you try to form a bowl, you add some more soil, you make it in a good shape, and then you try to make a ball. You can see now in this sample you are not able to make a ball. So what you do, you go back to the triangle and you see the code. If the sample does not form a ball, then you are here, no B, which means no ball. So by default your soil texture is sand. By this you are done. Let's assume now you take another soil sample, and let's assume this is your soil sample. And what you have done with this, you try to form a ball, and you successfully form a ball. By this condition, it means that your soil texture should be somewhere between here. Not this one, because you form a ball, but something else from this one. What is the next step? Is actually to form a ribbon. And what is the ribbon? You take the soil sample, you put it between your finger, and you try to press it until it cut. Once it cut, measure the length of the ribbon. You take a ruler and then you measure the length. Okay, so what you do like this. This is your ball, and then you put it here, and then you press. Try again. You press, you just press until it break. And then you measure the length of this ribbon. Let's assume that after you measure the length, it is less than 2.5. Let's say it's 1 centimeter. Then you go and check the table for ribbon category. You see the ribbon that you have R1, R2, and R3. R1 is less than 2.5, R2 between 2.5 to 5, and R3 is greater than 5. Now your ribbon is 1 centimeter, so it is R1, it's less than 2.5. Now you move to the third point, which is actually checking the smoothness or the grittiness. You can see from the code you have very gritty, khashin, or very smooth, or something in between. So actually you can do it with the same soil sample of the bowl that you have. You take a small portion of it and you add some water, and then you try to feel it. What you do, you can calibrate your feeling. You can, for example, wash your hand again and try the feeling of sand. The feeling of a sand is very gritty. So if you know what is gritty, then you can know the other feelings. So to me, this feeling is in between. It's not gritty as the sand, as the first sample, and it's not very fine as the flour. ما مثل الطحين يعني. Still something in between. So the code is NGS, neither gritty or smooth. By this now you try to go back to the triangle. يعني انتو طلع لكم للسامبل الثاني بأنه it form a ball. So you know that your texture is from here or here. You know that the ribbon of you is R1, so your texture must be from the red category. either this one or this one or this one, and you know the feeling is NGS. If the feeling is NGS, then you know directly that your soil texture is low.